Hey everybody, it's Holly from the Urban Homesteader, and we are obviously out in the garden today, but that is not where we're going to be ending our day. We're actually going to be heading over to Carey's place. We're going to hang out with her in her canning room. She's going to show me how to can some green beans. I planted these beans, as you guys know, and they kind of exploded. I'm telling you, in the last week, they just went gangbuster. We've had almost perfect growing conditions. I'm not even kidding. However, the other day, I came out here, we had a storm. I came out here the next morning and all of these beans were laying over here. So of course I came out to flip them back, and that is when I realized it is time to harvest these beans. They're beautiful. They're just like perfect. We couldn't have timed this any better. Of course, then I called Carey and I was kind of thinking like, Pat and I will just have beans often, when these are ready to harvest. Once I realized how many beans were here, I needed to do something a little more extreme. So of course I called Carey because she cans everything. And I said, could you please show me how to can some green beans? And she said, of course. So we're going to head over there. After, of course, Pat and I harvest these beans, we're going to hopefully get a couple of ice cream pails full. We'll see. I really have no idea how much we're going to weigh in at, but I'll let you guys know. So I'm going to go recruit Pat, and he's going to help me pull some of these off the vines, and we're going to head over to Carey's. Well, here we are. We're in the canning room. Both of us are wearing red today, unplanned.
I know. And we're not in our bee suits.
Which is weird.
I know.
And also nice.
Very thankful because it's hot.
We are so lucky because the air conditioning is on here in the canning room, and it is 1 million degrees outside right now. It's gross out there. So happy to be in the canning room. Today, Carey's going to show me how to can some green beans. And then bonus, it sounds like we might do some jams or jellies or something.
Tart cherry jelly or jam. Because do you like chunks in your, or do you like it jelly? Okay, we're going to do chunks because it's much easier. Much easier.
So that was an unplanned thing. I didn't know that we were going to be dealing with today, but yay. And that's going to be while this is kind of processing, right? Okay, well, let's just start with the green beans. So Pat and I both picked the green beans today. We ended up with about just under 5 pounds. And Carey thinks we're going to start with 14 jars, shorty jars, because the canner only holds 7.
Well, it depends on what you want to do. It can do 7, or I've got a canner that's double, so we could do 14 at one time. So.
Of course you do.
God.
She has everything. It's unbelievable. And we decided that we're going to do half and half, like half spicy dill beans, and then the other half is just going to be plain green beans, which will make Pat happy. He's not a big fan of dill, but he did say he would try these. So.
Oh, good.
I love the hot and spicy, so I'm all about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, what do we do?
Well, all of your beans that we have, because they're nice green beans. We're going to have to, you can either cut or you can.
Look at you snapping them.
Snap. And you're at the end where you got the.
Oh, they'll shoot.
Yep. So I'll just, excuse me. I will get something and put those in.
And no, I'm not putting them in.
No, not yet. Okay. But that's what we're going to do eventually.
Right.
So, but what we should do first is we'll do the spicy green beans first.
Okay.
So in your 7 jars, that's not what I wanted that for, but that's okay. That's where my ends were going to go. Since you're hogging the. Got it. Anyway,
I've never been in the kitchen before.
Anyway, I think what we'll do is we'll do the 7 jars of spicy beans.
Okay.
And so what we need to do is all your spices in there.
First.
Yep. So you want your dill.
Oh gosh. Okay. So I got to calm down here and work on this.
Yeah, because it's easier to do that first and then put the beans in there, because the beans you're going to have to kind of slide them in like this.
Got it.
That way you can get more beans in there. Okay.
So where am I putting all these? Am I mixing all the spices?
You're
first?
putting them. Nope. They're all going in a jar.
Okay. So if this calls for, what is this?
See, this is making the whole big thing. So we're just going to do 1 jar at a time.
Well, how do I know how much to put in here?
The recipe that I have is much better than this.
Well, let's use yours. I don't care.
Okay. And I don't mean it's much better, but
yeah, but
it's more user friendly.
Okay. So never mind.
So every jar gets 1 clove of garlic. Then every jar will get some dill. And this calls for heads of dill, but you didn't have any. So we're
Correct.
just going to do this. So,
Okay. And
I mean, you don't mind chewing on dill seed, do you?
I don't.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
So, I don't know. It
Careful.
smells so good.
You end up with that in your nose. First of all, am I peeling this
Yeah.
off a little bit?
Yeah. Or here, can I show you something?
Yeah.
Just take the head off.
Yep. Oh. You are like a professional.
I wouldn't, don't do it as hard as I did because you don't want it, but like that. So yeah, but if you just take this little top off. I'm doing them too hard. And this is nice fresh garlic. Yeah.
Well, these are all different sizes.
That's all right. You'll have some more garlicky than others.
I've seen people smash them like on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Like a pro.
That's perfect. It's not smushed like.
Oh, I got a little smush. That's fine. It does not come off very easy. There. I'm kind of bummed that I wasn't able to use mine from home, but I ate it all.
Seriously? Oh, I see.
We cook with a ton of garlic.
Oh, yeah. So, but you've got garlic growing right now,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, but I lost a lot of it.
Why?
We had
just winter kill?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
You need another one because this was a little dinky little. Oh, I can put it right in there.
Move these forward.
Okay. So put a teaspoon of that in there. Now, how spicy?
Well, I like it spicy.
Okay.
So I have options
because you can do two or more teaspoons of cayenne pepper, and I would suggest. Did you have cayenne? I would suggest the cayenne because the red pepper flakes. It's all right. Don't put it on my clean floor.
I know, I'm so sorry.
I haven't been in this room since we did honey, so it needed some TLC, and it took me about an hour and a half to clean it.
But now we're ready.
Now we're ready. Rather than munching on this,
Okay,
because this will dissolve in there, I would suggest using your cayenne.
fine by me.
I know it says 2 or more teaspoons, so I wouldn't do. I do maybe a teaspoon and a half.
It sounds like a lot.
Well, you said.
Okay.
Well, then do 1, and then you can find out if you like it or not. Did I give you any of mine?
Yes, and it's awesome.
I use 2.
Well, we'll go. Okay, what about my jalapenos? Can I throw some of those in?
Do you want to do that? Yeah. So
should we
then do
one of these.
one of those and one of your jalapenos.
So I'm very excited to use my jalapenos because those were grown last year in the garden, and I ended up with a ton. Oh, you're just throwing them all in there, just like that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I thought you had to cut them up, but
no,
you do you.
Well, no. To me, it's just easier. Why make more work?
Wow, they are strong. Jeez.
That's what I said when I opened it up. I went, woo. Okay, there you go. I'll put the rest of them in the. Okay, now I'm going to wash my hands again so I don't. Even though they're frozen.
Yeah, because you know what's going to happen? You rub your eye and then, yeah. I get it.
Okay.
Okay.
So. Oh, Carey.
Oh, you forgot one.
I forgot one. Here, you do it. You better go wash your hands.
I know.
Oh, we still have our pollen patties in here.
Wrong season. We're not doing that now.
I know. But they're still there. All right. So now what you do is just clean a bunch of
the beans.
Okay, this is my
dump zone.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
And then when you get enough, and if they're too long, then we just cut them in half.
Yeah, so not the end of the world if they're too long.
No.
I love that some of the beans are so big they won't fit.
Mm-hmm.
What a successful year in bean growing.
I know. I'm going to have you look at my garden because My beans were doing really good, and now they're starting to turn like brown and yellow.
What kind did you get?
Uh-huh. I don't know. I think bush beans? I don't know. I think they're like yours.
Well, there's like a million different varieties.
Oh, I
Like
don't
last year I grew those dragon tongue
Oh, yeah,
beans. And they were fun because they're pretty, but they didn't taste very good.
Oh.
This year, so if you guys are wondering what kind of beans, these honestly, I don't know anything more other than they were bush beans. And the reason I don't know is because they were in a baggie given to me from a fellow master gardener, and she just labeled it bush beans. So I was like, yeah, we'll see what happens. And this is what I got. So here they are.
I was telling Holly when she called up and she goes, Carey, I've got all of these beans. I don't know how to can. And I said, I could help you can. I was hoping you'd say that. And but anyway, so I said, do you like regular or French style? And she goes, we don't like French style, and which is fine, but French styling is fun. I've got a little machine that you put them in and then they French them rather
Like
than sitting and cutting them by hand.
An apple core kind of a thing,
Kinda,
but not twist.
yeah.
They don't get twisty.
No, they just cut. Okay.
I don't like French.
That's fine. Oui, oui.
Oh my God, you're so much faster than me. Why? Because you're a pro.
No, I'm not a pro. And then when you get that, then you just do this, but you just have to make sure that the beans don't really go over. See, now I got a couple of them that are a little
Oops, oh, I
long.
put that on the wrong side.
And you hate to do this and waste it, so I'm going to eat those two little. And
Yes, we probably would have had more in our weight of buckets, but we were snacking while we were.
Were you? I would have.
It's hard not to.
Oh, forgot that end. But see, so this is what I'm doing. Because that way you can get more in there rather than just throwing them in there. And if you have to, just, I'd take the smaller ones.
And you pretty much pack them in, right?
You pack them in.
Jam them in there.
Yep, just like when you do pickles.
Yeah, well, you say that like I've done pickles before.
Okay, well, when you want to do pickles, it's about the same thing you do.
Is the spicy one like your favorite go-to recipe? Or do you?
Oh, well.
You just.
Oh, well, hello. We just like to snack on them.
Yeah.
Put them in a Bloody Mary or whatever. But yeah, we just like to snack on them. I'll bring them with camping and we'll just.
Yeah.
That's what I'll sit and eat while I'm cooking. I'll just grab a.
So it's kind of funny. So I was invited to a pool party for today, which would have been fantastic because of it's so unbelievably hot outside. But
we could have done this.
No, I wanted to do this too. And so part of the deal of the pool party is you have to bring snack, of course, and your beverage and all that. So I texted the group and said, so sorry, but I'm canning beans and I'm pretty excited about it. And then I said, I promise to bring a jar to the next party. So that'll be kind of fun. Mm-hmm. Hence, they make it that long.
Well, it's just like when I saw all your sugar snap peas. You said, oh, I just sit and snack on them, so they never make it in the house.
No, so. The peas that is for when you need a break from weeding and you need a boost of energy.
Got it. I got a little cayenne pepper. Just as long as they don't go over the top, because that's too tall.
So if I just.
Yeah. Or wait until you need some shorter ones and then use those tall ones to.
Oh, gosh, they're so smart.
Shove them inside.
Next time.
Yep. You're learning. Now, do you like, when we do your regular beans, do you like them whole like this, or can we cut them in like...
Oh, I don't care.
Well, because I think you can get more when you're doing that if you cut them into pieces.
Yeah.
And they don't have to be,
They're just for Pat and I, so either way, you can only fit. Like when you grab a full bean on your fork, it's hard. You can't.
No. Yeah.
You can't just throw that in there, throw it down. So we can cut them up. Okay, I feel like these are.
Yeah, as long as you feel that you can't get any more in there, then you're good.
Okay, back to snapping.
Mm-hmm. And we can just, I mean, if you wanted to too, we could just sit and snap them all, and then when we're done, because we're going to need to snap them anyway for the rest of them, that's just entirely up to you. Look at this bean. That's a good one. But do you see what I mean when we were talking? See how that's getting bumpy? If you would have let that gone a little bit more, it wouldn't have been good to use.
So the taste, does it get bitter or what happens?
To me, and this is just me, the beans they're hard. It's like,
okay,
you just pluck them out of there and then just put them in the ground again. You know what I mean? They're I don't know, not dried, but
just kind of like too far along.
Yeah. And that's just me.
Even if they're in this mixture of
Mm-hmm.
dilly goodness, they're still going to taste
Mm-hmm.
kind of like woody.
Kind of, but just harder to chew. You know, they're not.
Yeah. I'm so glad I called you when I did. So honestly, these beans, like within 3 days,
Yeah.
they were tiny and little and cute. And I was like, oh, we're going to have some beans next week for supper. And then that storm came through and I went back to go, to check on them because the plants had tipped over. And I was like, when did this happen?
Mm-hmm.
So I am not kidding.
Oh.
That is exactly when I called Carey, like from the garden. I was like, so how do I know when they're ready to can? And you were talking about the bumps.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I think I'm there. All right. So here we are.
So I went over yesterday.
To harvest.
Yes,
some other things.
I harvest. She very kindly did, I think it's Thai basil, to be honest with you. You said the spicy basil?
It is Thai basil.
So I have, it should be done, but I have Thai basil, sweet basil, cilantro, and dill in my dehydrator right now.
Oh, you're.
But
Well, yeah, you got to get after it.
well, yeah, I don't want them to get ruined.
So you harvested all that stuff, and then there's the basil. I don't even know how many times you're going to be able to
I like that one.
harvest because it grows like a weed.
Mm-hmm. No, and my daughter Katie goes, Mom, you should make some stir fry with that Thai basil. And I'm like, hello. So that's what I'm doing with the next stuff.
Yeah. I pulled some, or I trimmed some garlic scapes.
Oh, I love garlic scapes.
Yeah, so I'm probably thinking stir fry
Mm-hmm.
of some sort.
But they last forever in your refrigerator.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I put them in a little baggie and they're fine.
Mm-hmm. I get mine. I buy mine from the farmer's market, from Brambling Rose Farms,
Mm-hmm.
Rachel and Beth, and oh, those garlic scapes are just. I'll cut them up really fine and throw them in potato salad or any. Oh, I love that stuff.
Yeah, Pat just made some potatoes on the grill last night, and I was like, oh, we should have thrown some of those garlic scapes in there, but he just forgot about them, so I'll put them in something else.
Yeah. I think, what did I do one time? Oh, I made. We could have used that in here.
Yeah, we could have. Yeah.
Well, next time.
Right.
Now you'll know.
Right.
If you like doing this and enjoy it, you'll be.
Well, you know what I like about this is that it's not taking up freezer space. I've talked to you before, like when the tomatoes start getting ready, tomatoes are never done at the same time. So I've learned that if you just cut one top off and you throw them in the freezer whole, basically, it's so slick because then you can wait until you can wait until like January when we're bored and frozen in.
They don't get runny?
No,
really?
I'm telling you, it's the slickest thing ever.
Huh.
But because of that, my freezers fill up with tomatoes because the bags are big, like they just take up a lot of room, and so I don't have room for. I could have froze these, or not.
I'm sorry. Could you tell I didn't?
Not a fan.
I hate frozen beans, frozen green beans.
Oops. I froze carrots.
They're not bad.
Yeah, they weren't terrible. They work really great in like stews and hot dishes and stuff like that because they're.
That's too bad.
What happened?
Oh, it's got some rust.
Why is that?
I don't know. That happens. I don't know if it gets too wet. I'm not sure why it rusts.
Does it make the taste different?
I just don't use them.
No, okay.
Because it's like if you have a bad spot on a tomato, you cut that out, or an apple,
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to, I mean, maybe if you freeze it, it's okay. But to can it, you don't want any of that. Because I was telling Holly that green beans are one thing. Green beans, tomatoes, you can get botulism with if they're not canned properly.
Yes, I laugh at that because that would be my luck. Like I've never done any of this before, so clearly that is not something I'm going to be doing on my own without some sort of guidance. And since you can everything, and you haven't died yet from it, I figured you're kind of a good source.
My grandfather, my mom's dad, used to go out and forage for mushrooms. And I would eat them because he's been doing it for so long. My mom goes, well, I think I know how to do that. I mean, I've watched him enough.
Oh, gosh.
So she goes, I'm making mushrooms. And she goes, do you want to try some? I said, you first.
Right?
And she goes, well, that's a nice kid. I said, well, Mom, I mean, your dad knew what he'd been doing it for years. And you think you know you can. So it's like, mm-mm.
I'd be a little nervous about that.
I have a friend, Irina, and she does mushrooms. And she's been doing it for a long time. And that I trust her. But
so have you gone out and have you foraged for mushrooms?
no, because I don't know what I'm looking at.
Wouldn't it be fun if we found somebody to show us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
you're listening and you're a mushroom forager person.
I would love that.
I would too.
Mushrooms.
I wouldn't love getting wood ticks, but whatever. Part of the deal. I think it'd be interesting. There's so many different kinds.
Yep. There. Here's your.
Are you gonna feed those to the chickens?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, might as well. Oh my gosh. Like a snapping fool.
I'm gonna let you do that, and I'm gonna get the brine ready.
Okay, so tell me what you're doing.
Okay, it's a fourth of a cup of canning salt, which is right here, my canning salt. I've had this container forever. I don't even remember what it was in here.
My mom had one like that, like a Tupperware thing. Is it for pasta?
Something cups. Oh, I wonder if it was pancake mix or something. And it just says whatever 1 cup portions, just add water. I don't know. I've had it forever. So I couldn't tell you. I'm going to go grab a fourth of a cup.
So a comment that I made last night when we were talking about what do we need, I said, well, my recipe called for, I think, pickling salt. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. And you said it's the same thing as canning salt. Mm-hmm. So if you see recipes that say that, same thing. Don't worry about it. I feel like these beans are too long. You buy all cooking things, canning things in bulk.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went into my measly little pantry. I'm like, I'll just buy this, bring this cute little bottle. This is how it starts, though.
Yep.
Once I get shown something, and then I'm like all in. So now I'm gonna want to can everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, and you know where to do it.
I know.
You're more than welcome. Absolutely. All right. So I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this on the cooktop or the stove to start to heat it.
Do you bring it to a boil?
Yes, I will bring it to a boil. Okay.
Clearly, I am a rookie.
It's all right. All right. Oh,
and
I wasn't thinking. I didn't get in the pressure cooker. Out.
Okay, so what are we're using the brine for these other ones. So like we're not ready for that.
Nope. So I have my pressure cooker. And then what you do is a pressure cooker, you add about a quart of water. Did you bring you had a quart size jar, didn't you?
I did. I do.
It's just easier. I just do this. I just add a quart of water in the bottom of the pressure cooker.
Let's bring the pressure cooker over here so people see
Oh, sure.
what you're talking about. Gosh, we're running out of room here.
Here, can you?
I want them to be able to see it though.
Yep.
So these we don't need
Nope,
anymore.
we're done. Okay, you can throw that right in there.
So I want to show you like what this pressure cooker looks like on the inside. I don't understand how this works. These make me nervous, and I know that I'm not alone.
Oh yeah. Okay, go ahead. You can dump that in there. And then my mother-in-law, and we'll need one more, but my mother-in-law taught me always put a little bit of vinegar in there, because when it's done canning, sometimes you'll get a white film over the lids and stuff, and this will help not getting the film. Because I think it's the deposits from the water, maybe.
Oh.
So.
All right, I'm going to get some more water.
Yep, just one more. Done with yep. And then what you do is we'll take the 3 jars that we did, and you kind of see the rings that are there.
Yeah.
Just place them right where those go.
So I thought that this had to be a lot more full.
Well, we'll put those other green beans in there too.
No, I mean the water.
Oh, That's a water bath canner has to have the water all over the top.
Okay.
This is this is different. It's a pressure cooker. Okay. So there's that. So now what we need to do is get the brine. Oh, I guess this isn't hot. We can do this.
We move.
Yeah.
Oh, we need that.
Well, we can move it here. Let's put it right here. Can you lift that? And I'll grab this. Okay. There. Okay. Now I will grab the brine.
Are you pouring that into it? What are you doing?
I'm going to get rid of this water.
So this is deceiving because it seriously just looks like water.
Mm-hmm. Your hands are clean. Just stick your finger in there. I mean, it's hot, but just now try it. Taste it.
Oh, it's dilly.
Mm-hmm. Salt and vinegar.
Salt, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And water. Okay. Then this is what I do. I just go like this. Put your little doohickey.
Oh.
No, your the funnel. Sorry. And basically do the same thing.
Fill it up a lot further. Okay.
Yeah. Got it?
I do.
Okay.
I gotta rearrange this so I can.
No, you do what you gotta do. I'm gonna let you do that because you need to learn how.
Okay.
Well, you do. Oh, sorry. See, look at how.
It's like the real deal.
The real deal. Paper towel. And I will, can I go ahead and wipe?
Yeah,
and then we can get them in the
let's do a process
canner.
here.
I'm going to take this over by me. And we're done with the... When I made this canning room, I had to bring all of this stuff down here. And then when I'm upstairs in the wintertime, it's like, oh, where's my... the canning book is down here.
Yeah.
Which is the one you just did?
This one.
Okay, thank you. And I don't know if this is the right way or the wrong way that people can, but this is how I do it, and
it works out.
I've been doing it for
A long time.
A long time. And it works for me.
So it's okay that these beans are not in the brine in this jar.
Ooh, Holly, I think we're going to be able to do it.
So I've always been told canning is easy. You just need the time to do it.
Yeah. Oh.
Granddaughter's calling.
RV apprentice.
Yeah.
I see. All right. Now that this popped up, so the pressure was released. Now the jiggler is going, and you only want 12 pounds of pressure. So I turn the heat down a little bit.
Because this is at
15 or 16. Once the canner, once it's all done, then we shut the timer off. The pressure, we have to wait till it goes all the way down to release the pressure.
to start over.
And then you lift this up, and there should be no pressure in there. Then you can open it up. Well, then the next one won't take as long because this is already hot.
Oh, okay.
So, see, it's starting to come down already. And you have to kind of keep an eye on that.
Okay.
And see, now it's not jiggling as much.
But it's still okay. It's still
Yeah.
what you need.
Yep. You can, it'll sometimes jiggle on its own or whatever.
I gotta be honest with you. I'd still be nervous to do this. I don't know why.
Oh, really?
How do I get over that?
Just practice, I guess.
What could possibly happen? Like, what would be the worst?
Oh, it could blow up.
Okay, fantastic.
But I think the thing is as long as your equipment is in good shape, like your gasket that we oiled, and the bottom isn't concaved.
Yep.
It
should be just fine.
It should be just fine. And I have had, and I couldn't tell you how many times I've had jars when I open it, they're cracked. But what that means is the jar had a glitch in it, or maybe there was a chip on the very top of the jar.
Yep.
Or coming from the manufacturer, there might have been a small little crack, and you open it up, and when you open it up, especially with tomatoes, all you see is red. And that's one of them. I lost a can.
A jar.
Yeah, I lost one.
Okay.
So yeah.
So we just wait 20 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
We're waiting.
I can't wait to take the lid off and see the end product.
Okay, so now the pressure is starting to go down, and the rattler, whatever you want to call it, you lift it up, and just be careful because it could be a lot of steam. And if there's no steam there, so the pressure is gone.
So once the gauge goes down, there's less steam. Is that
correct?
Fair? Okay,
yep.
Got it.
Yep, correct. And then when you go to turn the top, you just want to make sure that you open it away from you, because there's a lot of, I don't know how hot it would be, but it's hot.
Yeah, I imagine. I mean, the cans are coming out, or the jars are coming out boiling.
Right, yeah. So this is where you just turn it. Instead of doing it towards you, do it backwards.
That should be 101, canning 101.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Don't touch the canner either. It's hot. I'll tell you what. So anyway, there's our jars.
So you can't see it on here, but there wasn't very much for the deposit. On the top of the jars.
But you could tell it once we got it off that there was some.
Yep.
There's your spicy green beans.
And you have a handy dandy jar remover.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure there's a official name for that. Jar remover. That's
Jar
what
remover.
we're calling it.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, you don't ever want to touch the tops of that. You want to let them cool and then pop. Because if you touch the top of them, you're not really knowing for sure if it's been sealed or not.
So, and it pops as it's cooling.
As it's cooling. Yep.
You'd almost think that it would have popped inside the canner.
Oh, and sometimes it does. I mean, once the air hits it.
Okay. I think it is crazy how much they shrink down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially to the point where we couldn't get another bean in that jar.
I know. It's just nuts. My mouth is watering.
Well, and there's your green beans, your sliced green beans.
The plain Jane beans versus the hot and dilly, spicy and dilly. Oh, yum. All delicious.
Look how good that would be in a Bloody Mary. If you like Bloody Marys.
Now you're
I
talking.
don't, but
Now you are talking.
yeah.
And then your recommendation for letting these sit?
Best thing to do is let it sit for 24 hours, just as is. Just let them cool down, and then what you can do is after they're all cooled and sealed, you can take the rings off, and you'll just have the lid on top of it.
Oh.
So you don't need to use the rings.
Yeah, but if you're like bringing this to a party or something, like don't you kind of want to keep the ring just because
Yeah.
if you open it
Oh
up?
yeah, you can. Now we only had two things of green beans or dilly beans to do, and you can't leave the jars in there, just two of them. It has to be full. So what you do is fill it with water, fill them with hot water because that water's hot, and so they can't kind of jiggle around, and then just put the lid on it, and then you put the jiggler back on, and you turn it back on, and it won't take as long this time to start to the pressure because the water's already hot.
Well, what an absolutely fun day it was to hang out with Carey once again in her canning room. She amazes me. She has all these skills that I just don't know anything about. So I feel very, very fortunate that she is willing to teach me and help me along the way as I have all the questions and want to learn all the things. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to show you guys what the end product looked like. And of course, she has given me the approval to open up the beans, but she has told me to also wait a week for opening up the jam. Well, I have a little news for her, and she will be finding out along with you guys at the same time. She doesn't know this yet, but she's going to find out with you. I actually entered both of these products into our local county fair. I have never entered anything canned because, as you know, I've never done anything like this before. So I thought it would just be kind of fun to enter in these products. And I realize that they are really more hers than mine, but she doesn't know anything about this, and she probably would not be entering into the fair. I just think it'd be kind of fun to see what happens. And I understand that they may or may not open them up for tasting. So therefore, I only have one jar of jam that she gave me. So therefore, I have to keep it. I have to keep it for the judges. And it's kind of killing me a little bit because I would really just love to pour this over a block of cream cheese and dip some crackers in it. I'll wait. It's only a few more weeks. So of course, you guys will be coming along with me for that. But since I do have extra jars of these spicy dilly beans, we're going to open them up today and see exactly what my reaction is. I have no idea what to expect. I mean, I kind of do spicy and dilly, but we'll see. I don't know what the heat level is. She hasn't texted me anything about her opening up any of these jars, so we'll see. A few things before I do though, I just want to say, like, these guys shrunk quite a bit in the jar. Like, they were really jam-packed in there, and you can see that there's lots of room in there, and they seem to be just kind of soft. I was expecting them to be more of a crispy bean, so I'll have to ask her on that and see what the difference is, because I know I've purchased other canned products before, and that they're, ooh, that is a tight seal, my goodness. Muscle up. Wow, I can totally smell them. They smell great. Wow, so garlicky and so sour at the same time with the dill in there. So, all right, here we go. They are soft for sure. Right away, lots of salt, a lot of vinegar, a lot of dill. Also a lot of heat. Like, my eyes are kind of watering. But I feel like it's going to be one of those things where once you stop eating, the heat's going to get worse. Oh my gosh, these are amazing. Delish. These are going to go over very well. I have a certain friend, her name is Amy, who loves dill. So she's going to be all over this. Amy, this one's gonna be for you. That's it today, you guys. Thanks so much for following along. This ended up being quite the journey and quite the lesson in cooking. Who knows, maybe Carey and I will end up on some sort of TV show with our own cooking channel. Can you imagine? That could be very comical. But thanks so much for following along. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button so you can come along with us and you can learn about all sorts of things homestead, and I'd love to have you join me. So thanks again. We'll see you soon.